Welcome back, KBUZZPOP family. You know we live for those jaw-dropping celebrity moments that make the internet explode, and tonight is one for the history books. The 2025 Blue Dragon Awards was already expected to be glamorous. The red carpet always delivers, but no one, and I mean no one, was prepared for what Jung Hae and Jung So-min brought to the stage. Not just elegance, not just chemistry. This was a full-on, heart-stopping, romantic spectacle that has set social media ablaze in real time. So, sit back, hold your breath, and get ready to relive every detail as if you were right there, standing among the flashing cameras and screaming fans. The night started with the usual parade of celebrities in designer outfits, each carefully curated for maximum visual impact. A-listers walked, posed, smiled, and waved. But the atmosphere shifted dramatically when the whispers began. They're coming. Jung Hae and Jung So-min are coming. Fans who were seated far from the carpet suddenly leaned forward, trying to catch the first glimpse. Reporters readjusted their cameras, and stylists in black rushed to make sure every corner of the carpet was flawless. The security tightened because the volume from the crowd was starting to rise like a tidal wave. And then they appeared. Jung Hae stepped out first, in a perfectly tailored midnight blue tuxedo that seemed to make the surrounding lights dim in comparison. His hair was styled in soft waves, his signature calm smile sending instant butterflies to fans' stomachs. But just as people were absorbing his aura, Jung So-min emerged from the black limousine behind him, and the air shifted completely. She wore a gown that was pure cinematic drama, a flowing, floor-length red satin dress with an off-shoulder design, the kind that makes every turn a slow-motion movie moment. The slit on the side revealed just enough to give the outfit an edge, while the intricate silver detailing along the neckline added a regal touch. Now, here's where the real shock came. Instead of walking separately and meeting at the photo line like many co-stars do, Hae in turn extended his hand, and So-min took it without hesitation. The crowd erupted. This wasn't a polite handhold for stability. This was interlaced fingers, that unmistakable kind of grip you use when you're saying, "We're in this together." Cameras started snapping in machine gun rhythm. Fans screamed so loudly that the MC's voice from the main stage was drowned out. People on Twitter and Instagram began firing off posts. Jung Hae and Jung So-min are holding hands on the red carpet. Within minutes, hashtags like hashtag Hae and So-min Blue Dragon, hashtag Visual Couple of the Year, and hashtag Blue Dragon 2025 started trending in Korea, Japan, and unbelievably, even the Philippines and Thailand. As they made their way down the carpet, they didn't just pose for photos, they interacted. Hae leaned close to whisper something, making So-min laugh softly in a way that cameras caught from every possible angle. She adjusted his bow tie at one point, and he brushed a strand of hair from her face in return. To the fans, it looked less like a red carpet and more like a public confession. Let's talk about body language, because fans and body language experts online are already dissecting this. Every frame shows their comfort level with each other. The way So-min occasionally rested her free hand lightly on his arm. The way Hae's posture subtly shifted towards her in every photo. Even during group pictures with other stars, their shoulders touched as if neither wanted to break that physical connection. When they reached the main photo stage, the photographers started calling out their names separately, but they refused to step apart for solo shots until the very end. Instead, they struck what will undoubtedly be the most iconic pose of the night, standing side by side, their hands still intertwined, with So-min leaning her head slightly toward Hae and Hae giving that soft, protective smile that could melt an iceberg. That photo alone has already been retweeted over 200,000 times within the first hour. But here's where things got even wilder. After their joint photo session, the MC decided to interview them right there on the carpet. "You both look stunning tonight. Can we expect a project together soon?" the MC asked. Hae looked at So-min, chuckled, and instead of answering directly, he said, "Being here with her tonight already feels like the best project of my year." The crowd screamed so loudly that the microphone actually caught the sound distortion. So-min, blushing, responded, He knows how to embarrass me in front of the whole country. But her smile told another story. This was the smile of someone who felt safe, appreciated, and maybe just a little enchanted. From there, they made their way into the main hall, but the internet refused to calm down. Fan edits began pouring in before the awards show even started. Slow-motion videos with romantic background music, side-by-side comparisons of this appearance with their past interactions, and even fan art imagining them in a historical drama together. TikTok creators were quick to post breaking style videos, replaying their hand-holding moment over and over. During the ceremony, the camera operators seemed to know exactly what the audience wanted. Every time one of them was on screen, they panned to the other for reaction shots. At one point, when a fellow actor was giving a heartfelt acceptance speech, Hae-in leaned over to say something to So-min, and she laughed quietly, covering her mouth. Fans in the live audience swore they saw him subtly pat her knee under the table. The night's climax came when Jung So-min won the award for Best Actress. The applause was thunderous, but what caught everyone's eye was Hae-in. He stood up before anyone else, clapping with genuine pride, and even letting out a celebratory cheer. When she reached the stage, she glanced at him first before starting her speech. And then, halfway through thanking her directors and fans, she added, "And to the person who has been my biggest supporter, you know who you are. Thank you for making tonight even more special." The audience collectively gasped, and the camera instantly cut to Hae-in, who smiled that subtle, knowing smile. Twitter exploded with posts like, "That's it." They're basically confirming it without saying it. When the ceremony ended, they left the venue together. Not side by side this time, but with Hae-in walking slightly ahead, holding her hand in a way that guided her through the press chaos. As they disappeared into the night, the buzz only grew louder. Fans followed them online, speculating about dinner plans, secret getaways, and whether this was the soft launch of an actual relationship. And here's the kicker. Just hours later, Dispatch posted a single grainy photo on Instagram. It showed them sitting together in the back seat of a car, still holding hands, with So-min resting her head on Hae-in's shoulder. No captions, just the image. Within minutes, it hit 500,000 likes. KBUZZPOP family, whether this was a carefully crafted PR moment or a genuine love story unfolding in front of us, one thing is certain. Jung Hae-in and Jung So-min didn't just attend the Blue Dragon Awards this year, they owned it. And we'll be replaying this night in our minds and on our feeds for months to come. So tell me, what do you think? Was this a romantic reveal or simply a close friendship taken to the spotlight? Drop your thoughts in the comments, because I know this conversation is just getting started, and something tells me this won't be the last time we see them making headlines together.